Hello friends, I am homeopath R.S. Sani, and today in the series of videos of cured cases, I am bringing a case of anal fissures of a 50 years old person who was suffering with this disease for quite some time. He was very much troubled with this problem, and when he came, he cited his problem as follows. He said that I have a lot of bleeding whenever I happen to eat hot things. गर्म चीज़ें जब खाता हूँ तो मेरे को बहुत पर एनस ब्लीडिंग होती है और आई एम टेकिंग एंटी एंग्जाइटी pills also for the last 3 years. The anxiety was triggered due to some such situation which I could not handle at that point of time. And I took homeopathy back about 15 years ago, and at that time I was helped in this condition. Now it has relapsed again. The main reason of its recurrence is my eating habits, including intake of alcohol also. When he was narrating his case, he was time and again asking me, can it be fixed permanently? Doctor, can it be fixed permanently? This was his version which he was repeating time and again. And since he had taken homeopathic medicine earlier also, he had a reason to come to me for this problem. And he had high grade anticipatory anxiety in the past, and now this problem was also triggered. He had the same kind of anxiety which landed him in this relapse of the problem which was prevailing few years ago. Now he says that so far as the food is concerned, the marinated chicken that aggravates his condition. So also the spices, if he happens to eat spicy food, that also triggers his relapse of this problem. And his emotional and psychological profile was like this when I inquired him and into his personality. On peeping in these aspects, the patient described himself as highly anxiety prone, particularly in the places where those are close, crowded, and confined spaces, as a matter of fact. There is marked anxiety whenever he travels by airplane, and his mental agitation gets worse whenever he is in crowded environments or around crowded spaces. So there is significant anticipatory anxiety when he is required to leave the house for his daily work in the morning. He has been on anti-anxiety pills, anti-anxiety and depression medications for an extended period of time in the past. His initial prescription, depending on this report, was given to him, and he had a very promising result within a few days. And that remedy, based on the rubrics which I selected, I am going to narrate in front of you. If we go on the physical level, we take the chapter of rectum, and there we see the fissures from constipation. And in food and drinks, he says that spices and condiments also aggravate his condition. I took these two rubrics also just to verify the remedy and to be sure about the prescription. In the mind section, I took the remedy kill desire to. I took the rubric kill desire to, because he was time and again saying, can it be fixed permanently? So whenever the patient asks about the fixation of the problem for all times to come or in a permanent way, that means he wants to kill it. There is a desire to kill the problem. So the rubric taken was kill desire to. And the next rubric, because he had an anticipatory anxiety, so quite obvious ailments from anticipation, and he had been having fear and panic attacks which used to overpower him in certain situations around when he used to be around crowded places or around confined places. So that rubric also was very handy when I took it. and he had a great anxiety about the time whenever he was setting out of the house for work. So he had this anxiety that I should reach in time. So an anxiety when a time is set. And combining all these rubrics, the remedy which came in the forefront was alumina. Alumina 200 single dose was given to him, and after taking the remedy, he came to me after 1 month, and he said that there is a significant improvement in fissures. There are two minor flare ups which are falling after the consumption of restaurant food, which was very spicy. Bleeding happened the next morning, but the quantity of blood which uh, came was less compared to the earlier episodes. And there is a marked improvement in his anxiety and all those situational fears. He emphasized that he feels very good within himself. So, given the substantial improvement in his condition and setting up and getting better on his mental, emotional, and psychological plane, I didn't give him anything except the PL and asked him to report after another 1 month. So, after 2 months of the initial prescription, he comes and tells me that there had been no bleeding, no fissures, and the consistency of the stool has also returned to normal. He is able to consume the food which used to trigger his condition earlier, and there was no problem even if he had aggravating food also. So, this um, case demonstrates a steady improvement after the right minimum. So, friends, always come up with the right rubrics after listening to the versions of the patient carefully, and then come to the rubrics after understanding the causes behind a particular sickness. I will request you to subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon so that all my videos, whenever they are made from time to time on various diseases or various rubrics or various remedies which we do the differential analysis, so that you come to know of each and every video and you can take advantage of that after seeing it. Thank you very much, and we'll come up with the new videos in the future. Hope you enjoyed it. Thank you very much. Thanks a lot.